The top story on ABC News Breakfast. The staffer who's accused Peter Slipper of sexual harassment says he didn't raise his concerns earlier because he feared reprisal from the federal government. James Ashby's civil case against the sidelined Speaker and the Commonwealth will get its first hearing in the federal court today.
Mr Ashby's also complained to the Human Rights Commission about comments the Foreign Minister Bob Carr and National Senator Barnaby Joyce have made about him. Senator Carr has shrugged it off, saying Mr Ashby had contact with several coalition figures before he made the complaint.
Sexual harassment is serious precisely because of that. If there is a complaint, take it to the authorities. Don't have a meeting with your employer's political opponent on 3 occasions. Don't talk on 3 occasions and through emails with the opposition's chief attack dog, or have a telephone call with the deputy leader of the Liberal Party. Let's keep it clean and lodge a complaint and see that it's heard in the proper way, not filtered through politics.
Bob Carr there for more. Melissa Clark joins us now from Canberra. Melissa, good morning. What do we expect to play out in the federal court today?
Well, it's only a directions hearing today, so we won't get a great deal of detail. It's likely to be highly procedural. Where the information is really coming from is from the response statements from the Commonwealth that we have already had so far, which gives us an indication of how they're going to contest this case put forward by James Ashby. So the Commonwealth is raising questions about James Ashby's approach to this. They've said he could have taken other avenues to try and resolve this rather than going straight to legal action. They say he could have given the Commonwealth the opportunity to try to ameliorate the situation or offer compensation, that he could have gone to the Department of Finance to investigate this rather than heading straight to court. They've also raised some questions about the fact that this hit the news media so quickly after the documents were filed with the court late on a Friday. And it also points out that James Ashby's decision to proceed with legal action will mean it's a more protracted matter and a more expensive matter for everyone involved, as well as pointing out that a lot of the initial claims made by James Ashby have been dropped by the time he made his final statement of claim to the court. So we're getting some idea of how the Commonwealth is going to tackle this case.
And James Ashby has hit back quite quickly at those claims by the Commonwealth.
He's been very quick to respond. Often with legal cases it's hard to get any comment, but at the moment we are having a very vigorous defence from James Ashby as to his position. He put out a statement after we heard the details of the Commonwealth's position late yesterday, and a spokesman for him has made the point that the reason why he went and took the course of action that he did by launching straight into legal proceedings was because he was concerned that if he didn't take it to this level, there was a risk that he may well be discriminated against in the workplace, and that he felt that he might have some kind of reprisal either from Peter Slipper himself or the office or even the Commonwealth as a result of taking this action. So James Ashby saying he felt he had no choice but to take a very big step of taking this matter to the federal court.
And of course the other big saga dogging the government continues to be the Craig Thomson affair, and that just happens to figure into one Tony Abbott's movements today. Melissa.
It certainly does. What we have is Tony Abbott taking advantage of a non-sitting week to get around the country, and he's spending a bit of time in Melbourne at the moment where the coalition's hoping to make a lot of ground. But not surprisingly, today he is going to be turning up in the Central Coast, the New South Wales Central Coast, in the electorate of Dobell. And if that rings a bell, it's because it's the seat held by a suspended Labor MP, Craig Thomson. Now, the Liberals have recently pre-selected a candidate for that seat to contest, so we can expect to see Tony Abbott pop up there rather conveniently at this stage in the motion, with Craig Thomson soon to very soon give his side of events in an address to Parliament at the start of next week. So Tony Abbott clearly grabbing that political opportunity and heading up to the Central Coast today.
OK, we'll leave it there. Melissa Clark in Canberra, thank you.